Do you feel more vulnerable when you're stoned? If so, vulnerable to what?
Oh, I love this question. What do you love about this moment?
What does spiritual growth mean to you?
Is it possible to love everyone?
This could be a great way to just get to know someone and fall in love with them. You learn a lot about people, like especially for introverts.
Why is kissing pleasurable?
That was A, insane asylum. B, utilitarian opioid. C, devilish substance. D, delightful.
If you never see or speak to a person, does it matter whether or not you love them?
Okay, here's a question. 3 things you can do to improve your odds of having a great day on any given day.
That's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, mine are sing,
Yes.
go for a walk, or move your body in some way, dance, and masturbate.
Yay!
Yes, thank you.
We picked the right bud tender. She's our leader.
I feel like cannabis allows me to live with my guards down. And I speak more fluidly because I speak more from the mind. Because my sober self tends to speak from the ego. And the ego is more concerned with how it's being perceived than what it's actually saying. Versus when I'm high, it's like what I actually perceive is what comes out. Because I stop caring if it's bad or good. I just care that it's accurate.
Yes, I totally agree. 100%. Yeah.
I love how you're the spokesperson right now of like what makes cannabis a good thing to indulge in.
Yeah.
Really, really meaningful things. It's good.
Well, it's the game. The game brought it out.
Okay, all right, I want to hear the new
All right,
question.
this one's a good one. Since we only hear a tiny range of sound frequencies, do you suppose there exists music we cannot hear? If so, who or what is creating it?
Absolutely. For sure. I mean, all music as it was evolved disturbed people's ears at first because they weren't used to hearing something like that. Like Mozart's classical music, I mean, instruments and music arrangements would like shock people. They would faint because they were so, it was like they'd never heard it and they couldn't believe it. But there's so much music we keep discovering and like sounds we've never thought of before, and so I think there's infinitely more. There's probably aliens and spiritual beings of all sorts whispering. I mean, certain people can hear different spiritual messages on the wind or even just in their minds.
It's an interesting idea that that's like how people communicate, like that there could be this whole other level of communication happening. You know, like when, deaf people communicate, you don't realize it until you see them, and then you're like, oh, they're having a whole conversation, right?
Yeah.
Like if that's possible in pitches that we don't know, that most people don't hear.
What was the last
I want to
question?
draw one more question.
I'm down.
The last question was actually, what was the music one? If there's a music we can't hear, who
Who's
or
making
what
it?
is creating it?
Okay, I can move on from that, sure. There's part of me that kind of wants to say that was the best ending that we can have and kind of call it and just hang out.
I feel like when that last part was it, like that was the period.
I had a lot of used to it.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, can we do a group hug before we disperse?
I love you. Hilarious.